Hi guys, thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my best friend in school. Her name was Ann, and we just did everything together. And I guess we were about 10 or 11 years old, and her mother's sister lived up in North Mississippi in a town called Philadelphia. And this is where there was a big Choctaw Indian reservation. So one weekend, Ann's mother decided to take us up there to visit her sister. So here we pile into her old, probably like a 1960 Oldsmobile. It was a huge car. It was beautiful. It had these big fins on the back, and it was burgundy. So anyway, we go up to Philadelphia, and I remember it was cold. It was, that was north, and so we just weren't used to that kind of cold weather down in South Mississippi. But anyway, her aunt worked at she worked on the reservation in the cafeteria, the Choctaw Tribal School reservation. Anyway, she would bring home these it was a big old round wheel of cheddar cheese. I don't know if any of y'all ever had any government cheese, but that was the best tasting cheese that I ever ate in the whole world. Anyway, we would make ourselves some cheese toast. So we would get the bread and slice the cheese and everything and put it on the bread. And then we'd put the bread on a cookie sheet. And then we would hold that cookie sheet in front of the gas heater. So the flames from that gas heater would melt the cheese and toast the bread. And that's how we made our cheese toast. And it was delicious, let me tell you. And Ann's aunt loved antiques. She just had a house full of antiques. And this had a big influence on Ann because after she graduated from college, she went on to open a real nice antique shop in Alabama. So anyway, on Sunday evening, we get in the car and start coming home. And we come upon this intersection, and there had been a real bad wreck. And it was a Cadillac convertible, and it had overturned. And this was just horrible, y'all. There were 4 bodies laid out on the highway, and they were all covered up with a sheet. So I know that the occupants of that car had to have died. And, back then we didn't have seat belts in the cars. And it was just so sad and so traumatizing to me. I was only just a little girl and didn't understand all of that. But anyway, y'all, just make sure that you do wear your seatbelts and that you stay safe. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you enjoyed it, just hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. And I'll see y'all again. Bye.